How's everybody this morning? Well, I prayed over the cards and straightened them up and cut them, okay? I got three decks out here. I got the regular tarot, two of the regular tarot, and Star Dragon. Alright, so we're going to find out what's going on in the energy with the cut, and then we'll go from there, okay? Y'all don't force anything. If you got to force it, it's not the right timing. This is so crazy. This is weird, okay? So yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I was playing with baby girl, and she kept saying something with her pacifier in her mouth, okay? And I kept saying, haha, what? Haha, what? I kept saying that, haha, what? Haha, what? And I was doing it on purpose, saying, haha, what? Like that. And she was going, no, no, haha, what? No, haha, what? That's what she was saying to me. Well, crazily weird enough, this is weird. Yesterday, after they left, after my daughter come pick them up, I was scrolling through YouTube. I come across a YouTube channel, a YouTube page. The name of it, the name of the, like, where you put the title, it said, haha, what? And I was like, what? That is so freaking weird, y'all. Because I mean, I didn't hear it from nowhere. I was saying it to her, messing with her, and then it said it on there. I was going, what in the world? That is weird. Like, that's just weird. Anyway, I got the cards cut. Let's find out what's going on in the energy. Y'all don't force anything. If you got to force it, it's not the right timing. If hit that like button when you come into the room. Hit that bell notification so you can get the new videos. If you want to donate and all that stuff, it's down in the description, okay? Let's find out what's going on in Collector's energy, okay, in the cut. We got 9 of Cups, something being prepared, some kind of true commitment, wishes coming true, gratitude. Someone's about to get gratitude, Collective, I promise you. Okay, we got it's serendipity. Y'all, for your faith, relaxing. This is something for some kind of renewal. These two cards are showing some type of renewal, okay? That's 13. It totals to a 13, which is a 4, which is having faith and trust and meditating, relaxing, celebrating, so on and so forth, okay? This says, over some type of seeds you sowed. I'm telling you, this is long term. All these are about being like committed, financially stable, wishes coming true, recovery, recuperation, renewal, hard work, perseverance, rewards, all of that. That's what these say, okay? This one says, for a couple, unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection, hard work, persistence. That's what all these are. The future. Building on a future. Something's being prepared. You need to be prepared for some type of serendipity for the seeds that you sowed. And some type of partnership or love. You may not even know about this person. I feel like this person is a fan, Collective. Okay? Someone that watches you and knows about you or knows a lot about you. But you're not familiar with them because you've been working, okay? Putting your energy into the future, into yourself, okay? You're about to reap rewards. That's what all 3 of these cards say. And this one says unified love, okay? Mutual attractions, proposals, some kind of, someone wants to work with you. Okay, let's find out what this deck says. This says Ace of Pentacles. Y'all, I'm telling you, you're going to get some kind of serendipitous energy is here. There's something, let me see if I see. Okay, I got 2 water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I got an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I got an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So the fire's not here for some reason, okay? Because they're getting taken out. This fire sign's getting snuffed out by the water, I promise y'all. Okay, what's up with this Ace of Pentacles? Because that's what this is leading into, some kind of partnership. For these long-term rewards. For somebody's persistence, hard work is about to pay off. Look, somebody wants to collaborate. I'm telling you, they want to collaborate with you, celebrate you. This is recognition. Look, the Lovers. This person wants to get married, combine resources, and be abundant. It says Six of Pentacles. They want to give you everything. They want you to be in control of the money and all of that. They want you to be in control. You understand? They want you to be the boss. You're in control. They're going to give it all to you. This person's interested in you, though. Okay, so what are the dragon, the Stardust Dragons, Star Dragons got to say about it? All this is something about your hard work and persistence being rewarded in some kind of partnership where you work together. This person's going to give you all the recognition and everything. You're going to get, like, you're going to be seen as the hero. I'm telling you. The Star Dragon says resilience. I'm telling you, finding your limits, okay? Something to do with your persistence and not giving up, okay? This says vision, contemplating the future. This is all about your future. Hard work, long-term views, wishes coming true, gratitude, satisfaction, recovery, planning for the future, marriage, partnership, someone giving you something and you receiving something and being celebrated. That's what all these cards say. This one says divine timing. You're waiting on divine timing. This card behind it says trust, love, and understanding. Y'all. Okay, it looks like this is talking about not just a partnership, but a commitment. This is talking about a commitment, collective. Okay, I'm going to put these to the side. Put these to the side. Put these to the side. Alright, what's going on with this partnership, this commitment, this rewards, these rewards paying off, and this the Two of Cups and the Lovers, okay? What's going on here? Give me 3 cards. Something's being exposed. It says Two of Pentacles. It says multiple priorities, juggling, adaptability. Someone's adapting, weighing their options, okay? This is to do with time. Some kind of divine timing, balancing out directions for the Star. Something shifting into gear for this Star. You're going on stage. Someone wants you up on a stage. I'm telling you, it's a fan. I've told y'all. I'm telling you, there's somebody that watches you that you've helped, and they want to promote you, give you adoration, okay? Teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something, skills, security, goals, long-term rewards for this Star. Something to do with divine timing. Okay, tell me what's going on here. Clarify each one of these. Two of Pentacles. The Emperor. The Emperor's weighing his options. Telling you he sees you as the perfect fit. A good omen. A good fortune. Spiritually abundant. Okay, clarify this Star. The Fool. Getting a brand new beginning, collective. So far, out of 5 cards, there's 3 major arcanas out here. This is a brand new beginning. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles. Going to receive something for your teamwork, for some kind of work you did by yourself, and someone else used that work. And you're getting rewarded for it. It says death, some kind of new beginning for this Queen of Cups. Because you did something all by yourself. Look, that is four major arcanas with a court card and 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Something is moving and progresses. 2 and 3, that's a magic number. 23. I love it. Okay, tell me why these fell out like this. Somebody's going to give you something. It says brand new beginning. It's your birthright for being a beacon and the light and stuff. I'm telling you, you're going to be celebrated. That card is a card of celebrations. Look, you're going to receive something. Looks like you're receiving something from this community. Adoration. Gratitude. Someone has been watching you, stuff you went through because of this community or what have you. You're going to receive something. It looks like you're going to get something from the community. Okay, clarify this. 2 of Pentacles with this Emperor. This person has figured out what's really truly important. This Emperor figured out what's truly important. It says space. That's 5. This person went away to get some kind of rest and figured out something, contemplated something. Clarify. It says understanding, looking at both sides. Told you he was contemplating. Figured out something that you're the perfect fit. Tell me about that star in the Fool. Knowledge and healing. Restoring hope. You're a beacon. I'm telling you, you do something on your own. You're very unique. We'll use the word unique. Okay? But you're getting a new beginning. You're healing. You're going to restore hope. This is a new beginning, collective. All right, tell me about this. This 3 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Queen of Cups. That could have something to do with Scorpio. This is all water sign. So take those that resonates. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Queen of Cups. Clarify. It says resources. It says freedom. Freedom. New beginning on that Death card. Time. Divine timing. And dominance. Believing in yourself, Queen of Cups. You believe in yourself. You're very powerful. Okay, you're a loving person. You're going to receive some type of freedom here. With this Death card, it's breaking chains. Okay, you're breaking the chains, getting on the boat. Something to do with the boat. Man, did I have a dream about a? Y'all, it's so crazy. Hold on. Something about a freaking boat. It says choices, understanding consequences. It's going to be your decision, okay? It says surrender. Letting go of the darkness. Okay, so I think I had a dream about a houseboat. I swear to God, like somebody handed me keys. Somebody handed me keys to a houseboat. Y'all, it's like I'm remembering it all right now. I remember seeing a houseboat in my dream. I remember seeing it. I remember somebody handing me keys to have one of them little fucking floaties on it. Those yellow floaties. I can see the houseboat right now. I can see it. What I seen in my dream. It's like floating on right by the dock. That's weird. I mean, I'm serious, y'all. I had like a dream about that. They were fixing it. Something about they were... Okay, I can almost see everything going on right there. These comments, y'all. Alright, let's keep going, y'all. That's fucking crazy. I guess the comment section's like pointless, huh? Like, what is the point in it? Doesn't have anything ever to do with the messages. I don't understand. People are stupid. Alright, tell me what these Sacred Traveler cards want to talk about. Y'all take what resonates. If it is resonating with you, hit the like button, subscribe. Leave something down in the comments. Share the videos, what have you, okay? If you'd like to donate, it's Cash App $ANGELMOON6237. Tell me what collective needs to hear out of Sacred Traveler. Because somebody's going somewhere. It says a breakthrough, breaking the trail, breakthrough at hand, view from above, the big picture. Somebody about to take off. Somebody is about to fucking rise up. This is truly grand rising for the Divine Feminine. You might have been hearing that for years and years and years. Years and years and years and years upon years. I told y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, okay? This is the time for Divine Feminine to rise. It's time, okay? Because she's powerful. She's, y'all, in my opinion, the Divine Feminine is more powerful than the Divine Masculine because of the fact that Divine Feminine carries empathy. Because she's powerfully strong, man. This is a warrioress that we're talking about, okay? She's powerfully strong, and the only thing that I can see from my point of view that the Divine Feminine was lacking is finances. Everything else, she's strong as a fucking ox, okay? So when she went out to when Divine Feminine found her independence, lost that codependence, okay? It put this fucking Divine Masculine in a position to own. The only thing that he could possibly do is catch feelings. I'm telling you, and that's how he's gonna rise. This person, this Divine Masculine, has never had love, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, every relationship that they've ever been in had to do with some type of scheme, or they were partners in crime. It was on the down low. I mean, this person never felt what love feels like on an equal basis. Taking. Okay. Anyway, you're rising up right now. There's going to be something uncovered, dug up. Damn, this is making me think that someone's seen somebody somebody was in a plane or something. Somebody seen something from a higher point of view. Seen somebody doing something. Maybe they was in a plane. I'd seen somebody burying a body or something. I'm telling you, there's some kind of proof and evidence, okay? Breaking the trail, seeing the bigger picture. Okay, what's the next card? Looks like you're coming home. You're coming home. Far away places. Get ready for new horizons. Y'all, you're coming home. This looks like you're going to China. Ain't that crazy? Look, I said you come on. This is so crazy, okay? I've had blonde hair all my life, that. But when I smile, my eyes get really small, okay? You know how many times that I have been asked, do you have Chinese? Do you have Chinese in your blood? I said, I don't know if I have Chinese. I've been asked a million times if I have Chinese ancestry. Ain't that crazy? But my little nephew, he looks fucking Chinese. He ain't Chinese, but he looks Chinese. He looked like a little sumo wrestler or whatever when he was a baby. That's crazy. But anyway, this is what all of China looks like right now. So I don't know if I want to go to fucking China. That's what it looks like. All of China looks like that. Bunch of fucking water and shit floating in it. It's in bad shape. I don't know if y'all seen it, but China's fucked up right now in major bad shape. Okay? And it not only is being flooded, it's hit these water plants and shit, and all that toxic shit that's all toxic. All that water all over China right now is toxic as hell. Like it make you sick. Toxic. What else? Anything else out of these Sacred Travelers? This is saying breakthrough, view from above. In faraway places, you're headed somewhere. I keep seeing a boathouse. I see a boathouse. It says, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. You know who navigates by the stars? Sailors. I'm saying, y'all, there's something to do with a fucking boathouse. That's crazy. Also, the three kings, they navigated by the three wise men, they navigated by the star, a star, one star. Follow your bliss. Give me the view from above. Why do I keep seeing boathouse? What is the deal with the boathouse? God, dog. Y'all didn't throw out enough, did ya? Hold on, y'all. This is too many. They slung out too many. Like 10. Okay? Tell me about the view from above. Tell me about the view from above. Transformation. Y'all, because you're the phoenix. Flying high, baby, flying high again. Oh no, oh no. Here we go now. A fresh new way of living emerges. Fresh new way of living. From a higher point of view. From above. The view from above. Okay? Someone followed their instincts, break the trail. I'm telling you. It says breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. View from above, get the big picture. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. I read it like a sentence. Because it continued like a sentence. It says, first light. I can't make it up. There's a brand new beginning. It says beginning a new cycle. That was like a peach. James and the Giant Peach. You're going to go on an adventure to save people, save souls. You're a soul saver. Something by Christmas time. That's 6 months away. Well, actually a little less than 6 months. Something about Christmas time. I'm telling you, it's got Christmas trees. But look, it looks hot in the Christmas time. You see all this? Oh, it's something full season. Everything has its seasons. Everything has its season, y'all. There's a time to laugh. There's a time to cry. There's a time to live. There's a time to die. You done been through one season. You're about to go into a brand new, like the season of spring, of all new beginnings. in your whole life. Everything. Your life is not, you're not going to be able to recognize it. It's going to be that wonderful. Narrow pathway, treading thoughtfully. Staying golden. That's a golden card. You take the path of took the path of the less the path of that most people don't take. You took it alone. That's crazy. You walk that path alone with God. You're getting a brand new beginning, y'all. I'm telling you. These two cards right here is saying you're going to travel. You're traveling. Possibly by air and by sea. But you're flying high. You're being recognized. You're the star in the sky that this person apparently is following. You have a fan. I don't believe in coincidences, and that's what they're telling me. That's how they're making me say it. I'm just saying. It says rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. I took it out of that mini. Just saying. It says crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Okay, so how's this coming in? How's this coming in? I keep getting triggered by them motherfuckers pulling me over that damn brake light and acting and saying the things that they were saying and shit. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, they was okay. They gonna tell me how many times, like 6 times, how that third brake light being out is against the law, against the law, against the law, against the law. I said, well, you're breaking the law by fucking harassing my passenger. Did you know that, sir? This is aggravating, man. I pray in the name of Jesus Christ that every single fucking crooked cop on this earth goes to prison. Along with a bunch of fucking criminals that want them there. Says the wounded. Pray for the highest good, and to get these fucking crooked cops off this fucking streets will be the highest good, because these crooked cops are doing all the fucking trafficking and money laundering, pedophiles, because they think they can get away with it. They think they're above the law, and they're not. The wounded, 42. It says, be gentle with yourself and others, because we have all been wounded in some way, and a wound will always cry out to be healed. Okay, what you got to say about that? It says, the dancer. It says, you must feel free to express yourself if you want to live a truly authentic life of quality and meaning. Our soul's dance is unending. That's right. And if they haven't noticed yet, I don't know if they've noticed yet, but I'm not going to stop dancing. I'm going to truly be authentic and free. You're not going to suppress it. Y'all keep trying to. It's not working, is it? How many times does it take for fucking, we'll say a total of 7 cops to harass somebody for fucking 8 years for them to finally see that somebody is not a criminal? How are they ignorant? Is it stupidity? Are they on dope? I mean, I'm not sure. It sure seems like that they are. Possibly they're great leader. Possibly they're great leaders, just not that good of a leader. To have a bunch of fucking crooked cops working for him and that he don't get rid of them. I blame the fucking leader. Leader, that's not how you fucking lead. By allowing these motherfucking criminals, cops, to keep getting away with what they're doing. That's not how you lead. It says the Yogian. The Yogini. Yogini. It says meditate, get something in balance. We are all one. Each inseparable part of the unseen infinite energy that surrounds, sustains, and empowers us, and all there is. Okay? Well, if we're all one, I pray that the parts of me that are doing those crooked things that that I don't find morally fucking right, then I hope that part of me gets caught, because I know that they're fucking crooked. No, they are. They're telling you to stay golden. Sing your song. You're the true leader. You're a ruler. You're royalty. I'm telling you, you have guardian angels. Your higher self. You listen, you are not alone. Okay, let me tell you what me and my grandson did last night. I forgot to tell y'all. Well, it's been hot. It was hot outside all day and that night now. Well, we were sitting here and I don't know, I just felt kind of bored. I don't know. I said, let's go outside and run wild like me and baby girl do. He goes, run wild. I said, yeah, you just run around in the parking lot and you wave your hands in the air and you say, run wild, run wild, run wild. And he was like, what? I said, you want to try it? And he's like, yeah. So we went out there and we was running wild in the parking lot. And I have a bunch of sidewalk chalk from baby girl's birthday. But we drew a big old huge door on the wall over there and put 2 keyholes on it and this, that, and another. Me and him's the only two that know how to unlock it, okay? But I said, do you see anything in there? We kept going up to the window and putting our faces up to the window before we unlocked it. And he was like, yeah, I did, Grandma. So then I put 2 eyes on there. One small, short enough for him and one big enough for me. I told him those were the eye holes for for us to be able to see into the universe. I said, what do you see? He said, so what can we see? I said, oh, I don't know, use your imagination. He goes, we can see leprechauns? I said, if you look in there, you probably can see some leprechauns. And he said, I want to see the universe. That's how he said it, just like that. I want to see the universe. I said, if you look in that door, you'll see it. He come back, and he kept looking there. It was like thousands of colors and it was beautiful. That's what he said. I just thought I'd let y'all know about that. I thought that was funny, okay? Collective, you're getting a brand new beginning. Either any way you look at it. How is this brand new beginning being ushered in? How is it going to be ushered in? Everything keeps saying something about a fucking boathouse. It says 10 wands. It's being prepared. There's something that's being prepared. Hard work. Your hard work's going to pay off. Because it's your destiny. That's 18 wands. Okay? That's quick movement. Really fast. Someone threw down them burdens and lined something up. It says Hanged Man and the Page of Pentacles. See in the big picture. What's most important? What really counts? What is truly good for you is truly good for others. You're putting something down is what I feel like. These 2 cards make me see you're putting something down. Allowing divine. You're living in peace. You're at peace. Collective, you're at peace. You're at peace. You're not feeling the guilt and the shame and all the shit because you fucking fell for something. You was feeling that. You was carrying it, okay? You're not feeling that anymore. You have found your independence. You understand? Because you were codependent. Why are they treating me like this? Why are they doing that to me? Now it's like, do it, motherfucker, because every time you do, it's just building up more coals on your head. More like that. You're more like that now than what you was when you was like, why are they doing this? Don't matter why they doing it. They fucking doing it. You called them. You fucking called them out on it. And they're going to get caught for it, okay? We got King of Cups. We got Ace of Cups. We got the Wheel of Fortune. And we got the Nine of Cups. It's all being prepared. Divine is preparing something. Guiding this King of Cups to do the morally right thing. If that resonates with you, collective, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all keep your prayers up, because he's being divinely guided, and the more you pray in a positive way, he's being divinely guided, okay? Keep your prayers up, and don't lose faith. And it may feel like this is never going to end, it's never going to end, it's never going to end. When it starts feeling like that, that means it's getting real, real close to the end, okay? You remember when you was pregnant? Remember when you was pregnant, you was 6 or so months pregnant, and you was like, God dang. And you carry this big old belly around, and you're like, man, this ain't never gonna end, God dang. And then you go in a couple of more months, like, well, when you got to that 8th month, you was like, damn, God almighty, it feels like I've been pregnant for 3 years. Okay, that's what it felt like. At the very, very end, it felt very, it felt very overwhelming. For one, is that you were scared, because you were scared of the unknown. It was like, okay, now, you know, when it come down to it, it was almost as if like, damn, maybe I should just stay pregnant for a little bit longer. Okay, because, like, I had natural childbirth, y'all. And so, like, when I was going through natural childbirth, I was thinking, I'm scared to motherfucking death that there's about to be a baby that I've got to... It's not going to be in my belly no more. I'm going to actually have to handle a baby. And all those thoughts were going through my head as I'm having her. Like, you know, scared of the unknown or what have you, you know. But that's what's going on. This energy is building to the to that point of we're in the labor pains. I swear, y'all, and it's a joyful, exhausting time. Look, you go through these times of a whole lot of energy, and then you're just zapped, because that's what it's like. This is a rebirth. You understand? We're in labor pains right now. We're about to experience some kind of life that, from breathing water to breathing air. It's a whole different fucking what? That's what's happening. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Why do I want to get this? Why do I want to get this one? Magical girl retires. Somebody's going into some other type of work or something, I'm telling you. It's something higher, on a higher level. Okay? Page 85. It says, wow, what a word. Not even sure, I'm just going to show y'all. Okay? Arahamira. It's not like there's an instructional manual for it, but like all talisman, the Abrahara mirror responds to the imagination of the user. So seeing something, seeing through a magic door that I'm telling you, we drew a magic door and we could see the universe through it. I saw unicorns, I saw fairies. He saw like Milky Ways and stuff like that. Okay. It says Rojo suddenly stopped in her tracks and looked me in the eye. Remember when I told you I would protect you? She said that. She said that? Oh wait, at Heathrow's. I nodded. Ro grabbed both of my hands. That's just it, she said. Just what? The protecting you part. Excuse me? I peered at her through narrowed eyes as she swung our joined hands from side to side. You're someone I need to protect. You're not just the most important magical girl in the world. You are the most important girl in the world to me. Someone's confessing their feelings. When did the rain stop? Question mark. Realizing I was dry despite Ro having let go of her umbrella, I looked up. It was still raining, but the umbrella was floating in the air on its own, protecting us from the downpour. It was you. You were my destiny the whole time. And that's it. It was you. You were my destiny the whole time. Y'all want me to reread that page so y'all can really hear what it said? Page 85. Y'all, it says, this mirror is like a talisman for protection. But it wasn't the talisman that was protecting. It was the secret. The fan. The fan was protecting. Okay? It says, it's not like there's an instructional manual, but like all talisman, the arbor mirror responds to the imagination of the user. Roa suddenly stopped in her tracks and looked at me in the eye. Remember when I told you I would protect you? She'd said that? Oh, wait, at Heathrow's. I nodded. She grabbed both of my hands. It's just that. That's just it, she said. Just what? The protecting you part. Excuse me? I peered at her through narrowed eyes as she swung our joined hands from side to side. You're someone I need to protect. You're not just the most important magical girl in the world. You are the most important magical girl in the world to me. When did the rain stop? See, it's like someone is not paying attention and needs for it to be read to them twice. I swear, it's like realizing I was dry despite her having let go of the umbrella. I looked up and it was still raining, but the umbrella was floating in the air on its own, protecting us from the downpour. It was you. You were my destiny the whole time. Someone's right there by you. Someone's right. Possibly they're seeing you that way. Possibly they're seeing you that way. Oh, you? It was you? The one who was fucking attacking? Oh. Sorry. Right? Alright, tell us what these letters want to tell collective. Uh-oh, something's passion. Passion. Y'all see that passion? M fell out first. Alright, I'm going to push them down like this. I'm going to go to the restroom while y'all look at them real quick. Y'all don't force anything. Take what resonates. If something's out there and I don't see it, write it down in the comments. Alright, what we got here? I see blues out there. I see blue jeans. I see blues, blue jeans. My name, Jean Bean. Where's Jean? They're saying something about blue jeans, though. Blue jeans, baby queen, prettiest girl I ever seen. See her shake on the movie screen. Jimmy Dean, Jimmy Dean, James Dean. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. And where do we go from here? Which is the way that's clear? Still looking for. Look, James, Jean. queen, blue jean queen. Blue jean queen. Okay, we got September, we got July, we got March. So we got earth sign, fire sign, and a water sign. Well, that could be an air sign. What is that? Saying there. Oh, they're all three red too. There's something catching my eye here. 19. 19 is a 10, a 1. Some kind of new beginning. Trying to tell y'all. QQ. Bullshit. Bullshit times. Bullshit times. Yeah, it's bullshit times, that's for sure. Okay, this is the best time to be alive because we don't get to meet Jesus Christ. We're going to get to meet Jesus, my queen. James, blues, Braggs, Mess, Jessica Braggs, MK Ultra. God, dog. MKL. I'm telling you, it's what's saying. Less, not lesson. Less bragging. Grabs my queen. Scale. Miss K. Musk. Elon Musk. Oh my God. Don't have an O out here. Bless my queen. Grabs Musk. Bless my queen. Hold on. Bless my queen. Look, I'm telling you, saying Elon Musk. What the fuck does he got anything to do with it? Say Jay-Z? The death to a false queen. A rebel. In the midnight hour, she cried, Mama. Gas gun. Rebel. Less blue repels lasers. Why am I saying that? They're out here. Blazer blue. Yeah, okay. B agree. Muscles. No, there's no C. Okay. Run, my burn, me learn, my lesson. Age. Large. I was saying something about a sun. Less large sum. A large sum. My large sum. Bless some. Bless some with a large sum. Somebody's about to just give a bunch of money to a fan. I'm telling you. Me use my large says June same name. Use same name. Me use same name. Rage Blazer. Why is it saying Blazer? Blazer. Amuse me. Someone amuse somebody. Say someone sees men. Sees my men. Amy sees my men in a blazer. A vehicle. Okay. You carrying on. 6 men, X-Men, Gus, Jesus sees me. Oh, he sees men. They see what men do. Something about amen. Blame. My blame. It says angel. My blame. Angel. My angel sees Jesus. Rub. Liz. Man, something about Liz. That's a doppelganger. Bree. Somebody named Bree. I don't care who it is. All these motherfuckers going down. Period. Something about business. No I. Business. My business. Leave my... No V. Lamb. Regular. Regular business. My regular business. My regular business. Me. Something's messy. Us use messy. Regular. Regular. Say Jean. Jean amuses. James. Jean amuses James. Oh, well, fuck you. Hola. Let's see. Agree. Someone agrees. Bull agrees. Men. Messy. Us. JK. Death. Someone crashed on a bus. Lumbar. Messed up their back and their arm. And their legs. Our legs. Bare legs. And it said lumen, that's a light. Lumen de lumine means I see the light within you. Like I recognize the light within you. Lumen de lumine, that means light. Illuminate. Bring something to light. It says a game. Games. Games are messy. Games are messy, null. Bree. Sub. My bus. Sublease my bus. Sublease. It's something about subleasing. Sublease. Like what I did in that fucking apartment that got me fucked up. This right here got fucked up because I was subleasing that apartment. Something's numb. Numbers. 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 Jail. Leg. Legitimate. Something's legitimate. Some kind of numbers. Legitimate. Subleases. Says remembers. Remembers me. Remembers me. Sales. Sly sales. Snug sales. Slug sales. Did I say slug? Slung sales. Someone's a good sales slinger. Busy. Remember, slung, sung, lungs. All sung, all sang. Balls, somebody's brave. Unsung, something's unsung. Guess, gassy, guess, yes. Members, all members, all be members, all members, unguess, sky, sung, something sung. Use song, sung. You sung. You see all. You see all. You see all the members. Busy. Somebody's seeing something from a high perspective. You get ancient knowledge, I'm telling you. Something to do with the ancestors. Bless my amber. Sees amber, sees red. Bless you. Bless my lungs. My glasses. Seeing through rose-colored glasses. Amber glasses. That's what it says, glasses. Mist. Something's messy. Some lungs. Messy lungs. Something by a baby. By a baby. buy a baby, like B-U-Y a baby. Use baby. Uses baby less. What the fuck does that mean? Uses baby less. Rules. Less rules. Baby. Baby gets less rules. Guess. Some kind of game. Baby. Mr. Baby. Mess less. Mess less. Baby mess less. EMR. Emergency. Emerge. Emerge less. You emerge. Somebody emerges less. Okay, let's see. Sam. Same. Lee. Jean. James. Bree. Army. Army emerges. Something about an army emerges. USL. Lusk. Why do you say Musk? I don't know. Glues. Mask. Glues mask. Beam. Seam. See me. Glue mask. Glue mask? What the fuck are you talking about? Surely somebody seen somebody glue a mask. Surely uses mask. Uses me. Shirley uses me. Gable. Gables. MK. Enables MK. Somebody bragging. Brags. Rely us. I made these things called crack burgers last night, man. Them jokers was good as hell. Whew, they were good. I ate both of them. I ate one sitting, and then I ate one later. Something about Mabel's, makes us blame. They're blaming somebody. Makes Megan blames us. Mega, something abuses, Meg, makes somebody abuse us. Really? Really messes. Bank. Banks. abuse me. It's saying it right here. Something bugs me about the bank. Bugs me. Really messes with me. Ellie. Ella. Someone won't say they're sorry. Okay? Somebody's really sorry. Why say essay? Something was written. Something was written down. Someone might write if someone's written something down. Ellen Senior. Keller. That's like Helen Keller. K. Ellis. Ellis. Why are you showing me that? Ellen K. Ellen K. Mess. Bruise something. Break keys. Break keys. It says Kelly. Kelly's been showing up a lot too. The Kelly. Maybe Kelly's like that. I don't. Kelly. Kelly Senior. Why? Bree. Beg us. Make us. Meg. Began. Meg. I said Meg for some reason. Meg began. Something about Kelly. Same sex. What? Same sex. Same sex. Kelly. Began. Someone was bragging. Suburban. Something about a suburban. Sales. Same. It's saying yes, okay? Yells, okay? Yells me, yells as me, yells ass. Ass! No, it says ask. Ask me, yell, something about emergency. Burns, emergency burns. Emergency burns. See me be burned. I don't know. I'm putting them up. So I sees your there's a lake. Sure. Someone is sure. Assures us. Assures me. Rely. Assures me. Assures us. Garb. Something's gnarly. Gnarly issue. Gnarly issue. Key. Keys. Use keys. Uses keys. Blue. Blue me. Me blue. In blue. Somebody's in blue. Somebody is in blues. Because they got a badge. I'm telling ya. Okay. This is Marks. Marks. And Marks. By somebody's eye. Somebody's got a mark on their left eye. I'm done. Somebody got a mark on their left eye. I'm telling you, this person got like a scar across their left eye. Goes across it like that. Like that as it resonates. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Something, a gleam in somebody's eye. Sees the gleam. Somebody sees the gleam in your eye. Rays. Sun rays. Shine bright like a diamond. Y'all. Someone sees the sun rays in your eyes. That's what it says. They can see the angel in your eyes. Take what resonates. I'm putting them up. If this resonates with y'all, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. That shit says sleazy. It says sleazy. Okay, we got a 7 left. We got a sum. B, 7, sum. J. That's what's left out here after I cleaned up all, like, grabbed all of them. That's what was left. Hold on. B, us. J, M. M, J. You're a muse. BJ could be. See what? That's what's left. Me. Bus. Tell you what resonates, y'all. 7. You know what 7s are? 7's all about choices. 7's all about choices. Your choices. Yeah, they had a lot to say. It's crazy. I can feel a lot of energy about even the cars. Everything's. It's like everything's being exposed. Everything is being exposed, y'all. I mean, it's being exposed. 369, the goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line, the line broke, the monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Hat, clap, clap. It says, follow guidance for higher perspective. Numbers of the universe, 3, 6, and 9. Once you find out, when you tap into the 3, 6, and 9, you're unstoppable. It says, give. Future. Heaven on earth. It says, suffer and bomb diggity. It says, suffer. What's suffer out here for? Heaven on earth, peace, worst ain't over, bomb diggity, missing, planned, who cares what you heard, shy, dragonfly, spirit message. What's suffering out here for? For? Somebody, look at that. There's some kind of proof. Somebody got proof. Fingerprints, something. Prove that it's not you. I promise. Look, you just need to remain calm. Somebody tampered with something and they got proof. Somebody's got proof. Y'all, did I tell y'all? I told y'all that the other day somebody showed me a picture of a vehicle. Looked identical to mine. Identical down to the fucking sunspots and everything. But my vehicle's a 5-speed. Theirs is it's a manual. I'm talking about identical to my shit, okay? But there's one thing that somebody don't know that I'm not going to expose on here. But there's something particularly special about my Jeep. Their Jeep's not going to show the same thing. Just saying. I'm not going to tell what it is. It says something about 25 to 30 keys. Where is he or she? It says, where is he or she? And Ace of Cups with keys. Approach. Somebody's about to approach you. Baby steps. They're shy. Big wheels keep on turning, bringing in some kind of Wheel of Fortune. It says brave, stand, picking up subtle signs. I just talked about picking up the subtle signs. It says turned on. Cultivation. Look, that's crazy. It says checkmate. When I looked at this, I picked up these two cards. This was under it. It says checkmate, and then it says separate worlds. This is a person that's doppelganging you the most. You have more than one doppelganger, y'all. But there's one specifically. She must have been fucking with Rick, man. Because he had to walk by that fucking house every day. She had to be fucking with Rick. I'm just saying. Rick's a dumbass. Crown. Look, I'm telling you, it's elevation, inspiration. It's all about you elevating. Apparently this month. Yay! What is this poking out? Brown. Poking out too. Ask angel answers. Brown means get grounded. You need to stay grounded. You need to be grounded. You need to stay grounded. Angel answers, are you over here? Because if you're not getting asked today. Oh, you are. Oh, that's angel therapy. I have one called Angel Answers, so past life. I ain't about to sit here and fucking dig through this box, though. That ain't happening. Well, that's angel therapy, I guess. Because I ain't about to dig through that fucking box. And look, the way I see it, if the angels want something to say, they're going to come through this anyway. So, ain't no coincidences. What happened to the angel answers in that box? I see ya. Crazy ass. That one, the yellow bird, he'll stand on that counter up there, like, make his 1 foot go all the way out, like he's trying to, he's funny. He thinks he's boss. This says books. It says books and integrity. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, and selling spiritually based books. Talk about books, are you not? It says integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Because what's right for you, what's truly right for you, is truly right for everyone. It's the highest good. Okay? Something to do with writing. Man, it's pointing to me, it's pointing to somebody else is reading something that they didn't, that was overlooked. Or somebody wasn't paying attention or something, okay? Something got overlooked in something that was being read. It says, vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. Man, I've been praying all morning. All morning since I woke up. About everyone involved, the highest good. And let those that think that their little tiny act shouldn't be involved in this, but they took the act, they made the choice, didn't they? So even if the tiniest fucking act to the biggest one, let them all fucking be exposed and caught. I don't care. I don't care who it is. I believe that that's for the highest good for them all to be showed that they're not going to get away with stuff. It says workshops and seminars. These wouldn't force, these was poking out. They wouldn't force down into the box. It says don't force anything. So I pulled them back out. Webinars and workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of the spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. You'll be on a stage teaching something. I can see it. It says you are a powerful light worker. If you had any doubt, here you go. Here's your sign, collective. It says it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. You're highly loved by divine. You're golden, baby. You are a powerful light worker. Really, go do it. And I'm not trying to be nosy or anything like that. Will you let me know? Because you know what? These freaking letters have been calling on the one-armed bandit and playing slots and all kinds of things. Yeah. That's crazy. I've been praying all morning for the highest good. Even calling these demons out by their fucking name. Because I know who they are. Calling them out by their name. God, for the highest good. Period. I'm calling these demons out by their name. They know who they are. Apparently, something's got them shaking in their boots or they wouldn't fucking have to harass. There's something there, y'all. I would not even be a blip on their fucking radar unless they fucking feel guilty over something. Because all I do, I tell the truth. That's it. I don't do crime. I'm not a criminal. They wouldn't be on me. I wouldn't even be a blip on their radar unless they know that I'm telling the truth. That's the only reason they would be on my ass the way that they're fucking on me. Because of this light. Yes, I'm on a mission too, darling. Trust me. Go ahead and underestimate people. Underestimate all you fucking want to. All I have to do is just keep being my natural true self, which I do, because I don't know how to be anything else. I see the actions of other people. Ain't no fucking way I want to be like them. The only person that I want to be like is Jesus Christ and me. I do not want to be like everybody else. What I see, no thank you. I'll stick with my authenticity. Whatever that may entail, I'll stick with it. Than to be like you motherfuckers and put on a mask. Fuck y'all. Anyway, it says, release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. So what did I say throughout this? Divine timing is at play. Divine intervention is at play. Divine is telling you to don't be and worry and fret and worried over shit and just let shit go and live in your happiness and your authenticity, okay? You don't always have to have money to find joy, okay? It says dancing on my own. I'm going to read this and I'm going to read the verse out of the Bible. It says keep laughs. So there's your sign. Keep laughs. They're going to keep something and laugh because they're going to give it to you. The touristic element is his nightlife photographs. Feels even more apparent when we look at the panel that he made during a party with an East meets West theme at the nightclub Danceteria. It is unique among the Polaroid panels because the photographs have been arranged to resemble a passport book. The images sit above a space with signatures and stamps that read, East meets West, Slut for Art, and P period R period issued. The East meets West dynamic is also enacted, perhaps unintentionally, across the fashion featured in the Polaroids. Ka Wang Chi stands in for the East, and he takes pictures with the mostly non-Asian partygoers who represent the West. His suit remains a constant while the partygoers' clothes change. There's something about photographs. In the 1980s, he would crash the Met Gala in the same suit, taking pictures next to the city's socialites who wore orientalized costumes for the opening of the Machu Dragon, an exhibition of Chinese costumes from the Qing Dynasty. In this series, Carl Chai, in his Mao suit, stands out next to the outsized fashions at the party's most white guests. He unintentionally stands in as the exhibition's real-life Manchu dragon. So he's standing in as the dragon. Okay. So all this down on the bottom, this is all talking about going out and having a good time, dancing and having a good time and party and having a good time. On the circuit party dance floor, radio's hits were held hostage in electro and dance hall remixes. I peel away from the group to stake out the room and do some exploring, trying to feel wanted. The stranger trailed behind me. A fan. I'm telling y'all. Now, the strangers trailed behind me, trying to slip an arm around my waist. I had no eye for him, and I'd taken what I needed, so I guiltily slinked away, looking for something else. Finally alone, I tried to dance, but found the music distractingly generic. Not even in a fun camp way, just a bland, limply electronic way. A minute for me to hate on circuit party music. It has the worst derivative quality of something like shack DJing. At Izu. But none of the propulsive of emotional heights of EDM. Someone's into music. Okay, I'm skipping all that. It says something. My eyes landed on a blur of color and light at the corner of the dance floor. Something about East versus West. Fashion. Photographs. Passports. Traveling and dancing. Take that as it resonates. I'm going to go to the back. Timothy. Okay, it says pray for all men. There we go. We need to hear that, y'all. Therefore, I extort, first of all, that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and givings of thanks be made for all men, for kings, and all who are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and reverence. For this is good and acceptable in the sight of God, our Savior, who desires all men to be saved, and to come to the knowledge of the truth. For there is one God and one mediator between God and men, the man Christ Jesus, who gave himself as a ransom for all, to be testified in due time, for which I was appointed a preacher and an apostle. I am speaking the truth in Christ, and not lying, a teacher of the Gentiles in faith and truth. Amen. They just described me. Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope you were entertained. If you were entertained, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave something down in the comments. Y'all share these videos, and y'all stay golden. I love y'all. If you want to donate, it's down in the description. See you on the flip side, Pony Boy. They just described me to a T. Timothy.